Brian, I do want to get on very quickly to the big football news of the day, and that is that this summer's main transfer saga is at an end, it seems, for now at least. Harry Kane has announced that he is staying at Tottenham for the moment. This tweet was published earlier on today. It was incredible to see the reception from the Spurs fans on Sunday against Wolves, and to read some of the messages of support I've had in the last few weeks. I will be staying at Tottenham this summer and will be 100% focused on helping the team to achieve success. Is the key phrase there, this summer?
Yeah, I think so. And I thought the summer ended at the end of July, officially. So
let's not get into that.
So that means that he could still go before the 1st of September. But it looks like he's making some sort of commitment to Spurs for the next while. It doesn't mean that he won't go in the winter window, let's say, when the transfer window opens again. But there's obviously been a fair bit going on in the background in terms of discussions with Daniel Levy and his agent, who I think is his brother, and himself. And obviously Manchester City have set a limit and said, we're not going any further. Yeah. So, and Spurs have dug their heels in a bit. Whether he was actually told by Daniel Levy he would let him go in the summer if he stayed for last season, we don't know. It seems to be his word, Harry Kane's word against.
Did he handle it badly, Kane, in approaching Daniel Levy with a gentleman's agreement? We know how hard a negotiator he is, and was it just the problem was that he was negotiating with the wrong man?
Yeah, I think he handled it wrongly, even doing the interviews, a couple of interviews that he did where he said he'd like to go and so on. I think he probably should have just let the thing take its course. And if Manchester City wanted them that desperately, let them get on with it and do the deal rather than annoying the Spurs supporters, some of whom he certainly annoyed. He's talking about the reaction when he came on the match at Wolves. I thought his whole demeanour and his whole body language, around the Wolves game, that he either looked very embarrassed or he looked uncomfortable that he wasn't in the right place and he mightn't be in this place for too much longer. But, you know, what he said there, interesting that he compliments the Spurs supporters for supporting him. Well, you know, they've loved his 166 goals he scored in the Premier League for them.
Very quickly then, a final one. Is this a boost for Tottenham point of view, or is there an element of you've got a guy who's embarrassed, unhappy, doesn't feel he should be there, hanging around the place, and is such a key figurehead of the club?
Well, he has said that he'd be fully committed to Spurs now, so it's a boost for Spurs. It's a boost for the new manager. Whether all the attacking players are delighted, because they were, you know, suddenly Bergwijn started to play. Son, there's never been any doubt about Son. Dele Alli got back into the team. There was a bit of a buzz about Dele Alli, I'd say, in particular. So who was the beneficiary? I'd say Moura and Bergwijn have been the beneficiaries to a degree of him not being there, and they've started the season very well. But as a club, I'd say they're delighted they're going to have him for whatever period of time it is.